Well, look, this is just one book of several that just arrived on Capitol Hill, but I want to show you where I am. This is the House Budget Committee room, and this is where the president's budget director will come tomorrow for his first hearing, and he'll face lawmakers and try to discuss and explain all of what is in here and what the president's priorities are. But I have something pretty cool for you. We take you behind the scenes. We are going to take you behind the curtain, literally. Come with me. I'm just going to put this down. Come with me, and I'll show you what's going on here in the House Budget Committee room. We have Democratic staff and the chairman himself, the House Budget Chairman, going through, as you said, line by line. They just received the budget. They are going through line by line to see exactly what's in it. This is what you all do and what they do every year when they get the president's budget, no matter who the president is. And I want to come over and actually talk to the chairman, Mr. Spratt. Mr. Spratt.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Not getting up.
No, please have a seat. You have a lot of work to do here.
We do.
Now, I was trying to explain this to our viewers earlier, that obviously this is the president's budget. It's his priorities. But it's you all in Congress who have the power of the purse. So what is your job here?
Since 1921, the president has had the power, formal power, to propose a budget to Congress. But from the beginning of the Republic, the Congress has held the purse strings. We were the ones who really wrote and provided the budget based upon what the president requested.
So just because the president is asking for specific things in here, increases in education spending or maybe more difficult things like a spending freeze, doesn't mean he's necessarily going to get it.
We passed judgment on all of the president's proposals.
Now, let me just ask you real quick about the spending freeze. As you know, it's pretty controversial within the Democratic Party. There are some Democratic lawmakers who say it's the wrong thing to do. They're philosophically opposed to freezing spending at a time of economic crisis. How are you going to handle that?
Well, it's one thing we can do to begin bringing the deficit down. We're looking for two things here. We want to see the economy and jobs going up and the deficit coming down. And with respect to the deficit coming down, we need to be able to say to the Congress, to the American public, and to the financial markets all, we have a plan in place to gradually work down the deficit. And in fact, you see the effects of it in the president's budget, and we want to put the same effects in the budget that we report to the House.
Thank you very much. Thank you for letting us in behind the curtain here, literally. Thank you, everybody.
Give you an education.
All right. That sounds like a good education. And Kara, so this is what's going on here now that the president's budget is here at the Capitol. This goes on here, as I said, every year. It is a lot of work, and it is the people.
But we never get this inside look. I love it. You went behind
exactly.
curtain number one. There's only one curtain.
Curtain number two, that's for a different time. But it is
exactly.
these aides behind me that are really looking through it, and they're going to help brief other members of the committee and other members of Congress on exactly line by line what the president is really asking for in this budget, Kara.
Great stuff. Thanks, Dana. All right, Budget Director Peter Orszag.